listen up, oh yes, because I'm very, very concerned for, yeah, well, this, one of our favourite chums. That's right, Larry the Downing Street cat, the chief mouser of Downing Street, in fact, because as I told you a couple of days ago, it was interesting to see how exactly the current beleaguered British Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer, was on the hunt for Larry because he wanted to see the possibilities of having a photo shoot with somebody who's infinitely more popular than him inside the corridors of power at 10 Downing Street. And Larry, on this particular period, could not be traced anywhere. But you see, the story behind that, as I pointed out, was it's all about making sure that you look popular, you know, people like you, that sort of stuff. And Larry is incredibly popular. Every single world leader wants to know about him. Everybody who turns up in Downing Street is in fact looking for him. But there's a bigger picture, you see, because behind the scenes, just as it looked like Larry and Sir Keir might in fact bond, well, then this happened. Let me explain. Hi, good morning, nice to see you. Thank you so much in this very humid day today. Yeah, it's very nice but humid. Apparently the thunderstorms are going to happen. Wherever you are, I hope you're keeping safe and well, and as ever, thank you so much for supporting the videos. I do appreciate your time. I know we're all incredibly busy, but as I've often said, you know, I have a lot of people watching this channel and I'm so grateful for, because a lot of them sadly are on their own, but you're never alone. Honestly, we've got each other. It's fine. We'll get through it, you know what I mean? It's a bit of company, isn't it? It's terrible, isn't it, though, when you have those days, you know, where you look out and you can't find anything to watch on the TV. All the films are bad, you know the sort of thing I mean. Yes. Well, yeah, well, at least we've got each other, as I said. Now, has Larry got anybody? Because here's the problem, you see. Larry, as you know, has been in command of 10 Downing Street for a long, long time now. Moving forward, though, the latest incumbent of 10 Downing Street, Sir Keir Starmer, has suddenly got this, a Siberian cat, yes, called Prince. And he very proudly did a photo shoot with Prince just as everything was turning sour, as I told you it would do, right? And you know, you can just spot this sort of stuff. Now, the better idea really would have been to use Larry, because Larry is world famous, popular, and more importantly known, well, as I say, literally around the world. Prince apparently is now the new incumbent and getting all the attention, particularly from all the MPs that want to grease up to the current British Prime Minister. Larry's been apparently tossed aside, and I've told you he's not exactly the friendliest of felines, but he is the boss, so you have to take notice, right? Now, the reason behind why Sir Keir decided not to have a picture with Larry the Downing Street cat is apparently he's too associated with this man. That's right, yes, the former British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and the Conservative Party. And he feels that, well, people have just either looked back with fondness about how, you know, times were under the Conservatives, good or bad, and so he didn't want any recognition in that way. Now, what he's planning to do is make sure that other MPs, other ministers inside 10 Downing Street inadvertently get snapped and pictured with Prince to make him the global star that Larry's become. And very gently, very quietly, I've been told, and as ever we have to say allegedly, Larry may be retired off, as he's seen as a picture of, shall we say, the past. And as you know, the current British Labour Party are all about change and grown-ups in the room and moving forward. Now, I don't know about you, but this is going to be worse than even the winter fuel allowance. Get rid of Larry and you've got a huge problem. How many more things can this government in such a short space of time truly get wrong? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.